Welcome back for another episode of Bigger Boat Adventures. On this episode, we explore the Miami International Boat Show. After 3 days with one working sail, one motor, and no wind, we were off to enjoy the items we could find. Our first stop was the Museum Park Marina, where we were able to order a new line and a fiddle block from Morgan over at Sailing Services. We then stepped on the Lagoon 51 for our first Catamaran. The salon starts with a split galley, sink, and four-burner stove on one side, two fridges and a freezer on the other. We later found a third fridge down there in the port hall, which the kids were really excited about. The salon is open and spacious with easy access to the nav station and a desk, and the salon was comfortable and open for easy access around with an up-down table. This was a four-cabin, three-head layout featuring a full hull owner's suite over on the starboard side. We found that the rooms were spacious, well planned out, and as you can see, the owner's suite is nothing less than beautiful. There were endless cabinets and cubbies for your storage needs, a built-in desk, and a settee to help create that private oasis. As you move forward, you'll find a dressing room midship. It was a well planned out area with lots of drawer space and two hanging areas for your personal belongings and clothing. You continue to move forward, and you'll find the head with a separate toilet area. You'll have two vanities that are split, one on each side, and with beautiful countertops. The shower was large enough for at least four people, as you can see. We all tried to squeeze in with a rain shower head. The vanity storage also had thoughtful details such as hidden plugs. The port side held the other three cabins, and the aft was a large island-style cabin with an ensuite head and tons of storage space. And just outside the cabin was that extra fridge that the boys found was a selling point for them. We continued to move midship, where you'll find a third cabin, and this is going to be perfect for your guests on board with a sliding door for privacy. Just across the hall was access to the forward cabin's head, making a nice day head an option for your guests and privacy. Lastly, that forward cabin continued to maintain that beautiful island style theme for its bed with good locker storage. As we return up to the salon area, Lagoon keeps true with its style of open air living as the doors slide open and create a beautiful flow of air and comfort for your entertaining needs. A fridge is in the cockpit area for your convenience for drinks while you're outside, as well as a beautiful dining area where you can enjoy a warm cup of coffee or maybe even an evening glass of wine. Plenty of seating. Our next boat is a Leopard 46. This is the new hybrid drive. It's a three-bedroom, or excuse me, three-cabin, three-head floor plan. We started with a forward cockpit with access door. This is standard in Leopards. So it's one of its features that we love most on our boat. This model also has a retracting or removable bowsprit, a great feature for sailing that allows for additional sail options, but keeping your overall length down for docking at marinas. You'll continue to find ample storage spaces, such as your anchor chain and windlass and log cabinets up there for anything storage that you may need, whether that's fenders or bow lines or even additional water toys that are there. When you do walk in here to the salon area, you will see the nav station over on your port side. So this is a forward-facing nav station that has your ability to see your electric drive interfacings. We're going to head down up to the port hull with the aft cabin and an ensuite, lots of storage space, and very roomy. You also have a forward utility room that has a washer dryer and a beautiful countertop space for either working in an office or even maybe keeping your tools down there and fixing some parts. Once we return back upstairs, there is an open galley with an electric stove top, a dishwasher, and a dual sink. We're now going to go over to the starboard side of the hull where we're going to check out the master cabin with a private entrance. It has an island-style bed, a very wide berth, comfortable. You do have the desk space there with a vanity, lots and lots of drawer space and cabinet. As for the head, it's got one vanity, and the shower itself, it's probably big enough to fit about 3 people. We're gonna head back on up, and then as we approach the forward section of the starboard side, you'll find another forward cabin. You'll also find that this has a ensuite head as well, making it nice and roomy. But as we move here out to the cockpit area, this has got a two-door slider that allows for that open indoor-outdoor dining. As for the helm area, we really like and the setup of this. It's got 3 electric winches. It's got the touchscreen nav area. It allows for you to have easy access to your Sky Lounge area where your guests and visitors or family can lounge and dine. You also get the easy accessible viewing of your solar array. And now when you come down to your aft area, you will have a dinghy davit system, as well as that transitions into a swim platform. But one of our favorite features is really the open back and airiness of the Leopards that they have here. So we're now going to move over to the Leopard 50 with the large forward cockpit and a retractable skylight. As we move into the salon, you will have a forward-facing nav station over on the port side and a galley to the starboard side. The salon has a beautiful U-shaped seating area with a large expandable up-down table. We're first going to check out the starboard forward cabin. That has an elevated bed with 3 large drawers and locker areas. It also has an ensuite head with plenty of room for any guest. As we head back up into the salon, it feels very roomy, even with 6 adults. You've got your 4-burner gas stove and your fridge freezer drawer combos as well. We're now going to head over to the starboard hall, which has the owner's suite with a wide space, making the walk-around bed feel very large. It has a desk vanity area with hidden storage, a large locker with tons of drawer space. The ensuite head is just forward with an open shower, definitely room for 4 people. One of our favorite features of this shower areas and restroom area is the semi-transparent door, making it a beautiful feature to allow more light into the bathroom. As we cross over to the portside hull, you'll notice it continues to be wide and spacious. We're going to check out the forward guest area. This guest cabin also has an ensuite head, an island-style layout with 2 large drawers and lots of walking room at the foot of the bed area, which is wonderful for a forward-facing cabin. The head is roomy, spacious, and bright, very large and comfortable in there. Midship, you'll find a washer-dryer combo that Nolan thought was hysterical, thinking he's going to learn how to do laundry. But the aft cabin, again, maintains that island-style bed feels, very roomy with another ensuite there. So this is the 4-cabin, 4-head layout, continues to be spacious. Once back up to the salon, we walked on out to the cockpit with a table large enough to sit and eat for 8 to 10 people comfortably. Up in the sky bridge area is the lounging area for sunning and a seating area with a table. The Sky Lounge also allows for great communication and interaction with the captain while at the helm. We now are moving on to the next boat. This is a Lagoon 55, excuse me. This is a 5-cabin, 5-head layout. The first cabin had a private entrance to the aft of the boat on the starboard side with a large queen-size bed and ensuite head, very spacious, and had a folding shower door, allowing for more expensive movement within that space. The cockpit area was open and comfortable, a great lounging area, and a napping spot that Nolan definitely loved there. With all that space in the cockpit, it had a sink and a fridge and ice maker for easy entertaining. You'll then enter into the galley space with a fridge, freezer. There's a 4-burner gas stove and oven, lots of cabinet space and storages, as well as a microwave oven that was built into the cabinet area. The salon itself maintains this really comfortable feel with the plush couch and foldable, expandable table. It would be absolutely perfect for those movie nights. As you can see, the kids are really enjoying that space. But as we move on forward to the cabin on the starboard side, you'll find two key features here. So first is midship is a twin style uh, with an ensuite. So you'll have the two twin size beds, ensuite area for your head, and then more forward you'll have a elevated island style bed and an additional ensuite head for any guests or family members that might be there. We're moving out on over to the port side. You'll find an apartment sized fridge and freezer that we really found was fantastic, as well as a washer dryer combination. There's an additional cabin with an ensuite forward. Again, very spacious, lots of room to move around, lots of cabinet space. As we move to the aft side on the port side hull, you will find this to be the owner's suite. A little bit different layout, much more room to walk around. It also has a desk space for kind of getting away and getting some work done. Ample storage and that additional ensuite area. We're now going to move back up to the salon area and to the cockpit, which Lagoon is known for the beautiful open area to allow for the entertaining space. So you got the large eating area. We're going to move right on up so we go see the forward cockpit as well as Sky Lounge and helm. But you'll notice the berth as you go right down, walking these areas, very comfortable and wide for safety. So the forward cockpit is wide and open. We're going to walk on down, head up and see the Sky Lounge. The Sky Lounge is accessible with the nav station, so the helm station, comfortable to fit probably 2 to 3 people sitting there. We've got a sunning area just forward of that, and then a seating area just after that. Wonderful window up on the hardtop so you can see your sails and your lines with 3 electric winches here to help guide all your rigging needs. So as we head on back down to the cockpit, you'll find extensive locker spaces, room for all of your lines, and any other water toys. We're next going to check out the Lagoon 60. Unfortunately, our battery died partway through this, but we wanted to share as much as we could of this beautiful boat. When you enter the aft boat, you'll find a private entrance on the starboard side as you enter into the expansive owner suite with a shower large enough for at least 4 people. It had a separate enclosed head and a large wardrobe for all of your clothing needs. The range of the cabin is open and inviting with an interior entrance as well during any rough seas if you wanted to. There are some hidden pocket doors for the bath area for additional privacy. So up here on the cockpit, you'll see that it's room for probably about 8 people, comfortable. You've got staircases right up to the Sky Lounge and a very open feel into your salon area. Over on the portside hull, there is a built-in grilling area down on your sugar scoops. Well, day 2, we were off to the Harold Plaza, where we enjoyed the free shuttles via the Icon carts through downtown. We were on the lookout for a handful of items, such as water makers, radar, and some other fun items that we'll share a little bit later on. Things like Blue 3 dive gear, maybe some radar. There was a beautiful entrance into the Harold Plaza.
So, we just picked up a, what is it?
A Blue 3.
The blue.
The dive.
Share it off. Show it off. Get the blue.
The Blue 3. The little
You're
dive.
a nomad.
Yep.
Dad's gonna go and clean the boat.
I want to go on.
And then, be able to do that now.
Yep.
Got a, special with it was a battery. It was pretty nice, a spare battery.
Spare battery.
That was pretty cool. Spare battery. That was sweet. That means we get about an hour and change of doing stuff.
Nice.
All right, we had already stopped at the Central Station early in the day to pick out our items that we wanted, but we stopped back at the end of the day so we didn't have to carry it around all day. We were able to take it back to our boat. We ended up getting the standard sunchill, as you can see in the background. It's like the purple and the red one. And we also were able to order a dog ramp for our buddy Bones. This was inflatable that we could attach so that he could actually climb up and out of the water independently. This company was absolutely amazing. They helped us with any of our needs. We were also able to pick up an order for some ocean tamers, an AIS, and radar. We also checked out some sailing gloves, and the boys, we looked around and found some lightweight offshore vests that we could use for the harness clips to ensure their safety when we were out on the water. Overall, the boat show was a success, and we hope that if you made it through the video this far, that you remember to click on the link, subscribe, that like button, and make sure you turn on those notification bells. Thanks, everybody, and continue to watch Bigger Boat Adventures.